Talking about this topic is never easy. Zeno is quite human while also being a supreme god in his perfect form, yet he is constantly learning. It's as if there is someone greater than him who wants to see how long and how well someone of his stature and innocence can maintain balance. I fear that if he ever fails, as he seems to be heading in that direction, someone evil might take his place and keep everything tightly controlled. I strongly believe this. It doesn't make sense to me that someone like him got there by himself and needs guards, etc. In my opinion, they are observers of someone even greater than Zeno, waiting for a slip-up. So, what do you think? Comment below, and while you're at it, don't just watch, subscribe, leave a like, and let's get into the video. Zeno, known as the king of everything, is a central figure in the universe of the anime and manga Dragon Ball. He is the supreme ruler of the 12 universes and is considered the most important and powerful being of all. Zeno has a childlike appearance and an innocent personality, but he has nearly limitless powers, capable of destroying entire universes with ease if he wishes. In the series, he is introduced during the Kampa Saga, where he expresses interest in organizing a tournament involving fighters from all universes after watching the tournament between the 6th and 7th universes. Zeno also plays a crucial role in the universe Survival Saga, where his desire to reduce the number of universes leads to the creation of the Tournament of Power, a competition that puts the existence of the participating universes at risk. Zeno's simplicity contrasts with his immeasurable power, and his friendship with the protagonist Goku is a key point in the narrative of Dragon Ball Super. But the question that never goes away, is Zeno really the creator of everything? Is his immense strength truly unique in the entire Dragon Ball series? He practically controls everything from where he is and can reach places quickly, like during the Kampa tournament when he suddenly appeared and said he was watching everything and would create a tournament between universes. If we think about a being capable of creating him, it would be an absolute monster. His childlike nature reveals a completely good and kind being, and his creator would surely be a contrast to this, or an opposite. There might be more universes than we know, or the creator might be hidden. For example, there are beings capable of great feats, like creating Super Dragon Balls and bringing back destroyed universes as if it were nothing. Jiren, at his peak power, wouldn't be able to accomplish such feats. The power of such a being would have to surpass many limits. Zarama, also known as Salama, is a mythical figure in the Dragon Ball universe. He is the dragon god and the creator of the Super Dragon Balls. According to the story, Zarama formed the Super Dragon Balls in the 41st year of the divine calendar. He designed the balls to be planet-sized, about 37,196 kilometers in diameter. A year after the creation of the balls, Zarama patented the technology that allows the star marks on the Super Dragon Balls to look the same from all angles. He also created the phrase to summon the Super Shenlong, which must be said in the divine language: "Come forth, dragon of the gods, and grant my wish, bald head." After a wish is granted, the Super Dragon Balls scatter between the 6th and 7th universes and remain inactive for a year. Zarama is an entity of immense power and importance within Dragon Ball mythology, though he does not appear directly in the series. His creation, the Super Shenlong, can grant any wish without limitations, reflecting the unlimited power of its creator. This creates a dilemma. Would a being on the same level as Zeno be able to confront him, or would it have to be someone even more powerful, who is yet to be introduced? Zeno is still a child in development because, during the Tournament of Power, he had to be taught about techniques and everything else. So, I presume he isn't always observing everything and everyone from his palace. He is very emotional about new powers, like Julius Novachrono from Black Clover, who has immense power but is fascinated by new ones. Even though Zeno is the king of the 12 universes and the most important of all, he has the power to destroy all 12 universes in the blink of an eye. This is a fact, as we saw him do. During the Trunks saga, the Zeno from Trunks' timeline destroyed Zamasu and everything in that universe with ease, and he survived. Considering this, he was left wandering there, even though the universes contain time travel factors like the rings Zamasu himself used. The time rings in Dragon Ball were created by the Kaioshins. Originally, there was only one time ring in the universe. However, other rings were created due to the time travel of future Trunks and Cell. The first ring was created when a human from the 12th universe built a time machine to travel back to the past. Additionally, other rings may have been created due to events such as the timeline change caused by Beerus destroying Zamasu, or when Trunks and Mai returned to a future where Goku Black had not yet attacked Earth. These special rings allow time travel and are used exclusively by the Kaioshins. Interestingly, the Kaioshins generally use these rings only to travel to the future and then return to the present. They observe what happens to prevent temporal changes. In the anime, Goku Black's time ring reacted to the temporal distortions created by Trunks' time machine, allowing Black to travel to the past as well. In summary, the time rings are a fascinating part of Dragon Ball mythology, allowing time travel and playing a crucial role in various sagas of the series. Do you realize how dangerous this is? Yet, something of this magnitude was created. Was it really by the Kaioshins, or is it a front to hide greater powers? There are so many things that haven't been explored in the Dragon Ball universe, leaving many loose ends. The time rings are indeed one of the many intriguing facets of the Dragon Ball universe. They represent not only the complexity of time travel, but also the responsibility and power of the Kaioshins. The creation of these rings highlights the existence of laws and structures that govern the multiverse, some of which may still be hidden or not fully explored in the series. The idea that the Kaioshins might not be the only or the most powerful beings capable of manipulating time is a fascinating possibility. This suggests there is more to discover about the hierarchy and origins of the cosmos in Dragon Ball. The series has a history of gradually revealing deeper layers of its mythology, and the existence of beings like Zeno and Zarama points to the possibility that there are even more powerful beings or supreme creators. Time travel, while dangerous and filled with potentially catastrophic consequences, is a recurring theme that challenges the characters and narrative of Dragon Ball. The implications of such travels and the rules that govern them are fertile ground for future stories, allowing the series to explore questions of fate, free will, and the nature of the universe. The observation about the loose ends is quite pertinent. Dragon Ball has a vast universe with many mysteries yet to be solved, and fans are always eager for new revelations and adventures that further expand the series' lore. Who knows what the future holds for Goku and his friends, and what new secrets will be unveiled in the coming sagas. In a special episode of Dragon Ball Super, Whis decides to take Goku on a cosmic adventure to uncover one of the greatest mysteries of the multiverse, the origin of Zeno and the Guardians. The journey begins with a surprise visit to Zeno's palace, where Goku, always curious and fearless, questions the king of everything about his origins. Zeno, with his typical innocence, reveals that even he has creators, beings from a dimension that transcends the multiverse itself. Intrigued, Goku asks Whis to take him to these mysterious beings. Whis, initially reluctant, agrees but warns Goku about the magnitude of the power and wisdom these beings possess. The journey is long and traverses cosmic structures never before seen by mortal eyes. They pass through nebulas that weave the fabric of space-time and black holes that hold ancient secrets. Finally, they arrive in a realm of pure light and energy, where Zeno's creators reside. These beings, known as the architects of the cosmos, are entities of pure consciousness and energy. They explained to Goku and Whis that Zeno was created as a childlike manifestation to represent the purity and simplicity necessary to maintain the balance of the multiverse. The Guardians, on the other hand, were formed from the very essence of the architects to serve and protect Zeno. Goku, impressed by the power and wisdom of the architects, asks if they are the only ones of their kind. They reveal that there are others like them, each responsible for different aspects of the creation and maintenance of the multiverse. Zarama, the dragon god, is mentioned as one of their contemporaries, responsible for creating the Super Dragon Balls as a tool to balance desire and destiny. Before leaving, Goku expresses his desire to train and learn from the architects. They smile and grant him a fraction of their cosmic knowledge, enough to further expand the limits of his power and understanding. With a new sense of purpose and power, Goku and Whis return to the multiverse, ready to face any new challenges that may arise. And so the episode ends, leaving fans amazed by the expansion of Dragon Ball's lore and with the promise of even more exciting adventures in the future. That's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. See you next time.